In this video, we are going to talk about how to reclaim your power and sense of stability when life is doing that thing, spinning all around and feeling chaotic. I like to give the analogy of the eye of the storm. I like to play with language, and the eye of the storm is that peaceful center, right? It's that stillness in the center whilst the tornado spins around. And we want to be that eye, that central point where we have our peace, we have our stillness and our steadiness, no matter what's flying by. And to me, it's a play on words because I lived through the paradigm, the idea that everything that happens in my life comes through me and for me. And so if I'm experiencing a storm, my natural instinct is to go into the world, to get into action, to get into management, to get into doing. I've just been in conversation with a woman who has a lot going on in her world right now. And she has been in doing mode, in fixing mode, in survival mode. And our work, when life is doing that thing that it does, is to come in and really look at not why is this happening to me? What have I done? What have been the actions that have led until this point? What is this person doing? What do I wish could be different? All of these very natural thoughts, very natural, normal ways of thinking that are completely disempowering, that leave you at the effect of life. It's so natural for us to complain and for us to judge the actions of other people, to make life wrong, to make our own feelings wrong. And I always use the Carl Jung quote of what you resist persists. So every time we're in judgment of anything that's happening in our life, it makes it like Velcro, it makes it sticky, it makes it heavy. And again, all of a sudden, we're getting tossed around by life. We're at the effect of life and there's no power there. I've had some pretty big personal circumstances in my life. Quite often I'll share the big one that really set me on this path. It's not the only thing that happened. I've had plenty of things before this moment, but this is the big one where I was finally ready to receive this information, this teachings that I share with you on this platform to reclaim your power. It was my marriage breaking down, basically. My husband having an affair. My whole world fell apart. I felt completely at effect of life. It felt incredibly unstable. And I spent my whole life craving safety, craving stability. I didn't have the experience and the knowledge that I have now, the technologies and tools that I have now. And because of that event, here I am in front of you. The quickest way to come out of feeling at effect, feeling battered around by life, is instead of Why is this happening to me? Why? Why is this happening? And instead, what is this showing me? Because life is a mirror. And if there is something in the world, if there is something in our life experience that we don't like, that we don't want, then our job isn't to get into action and fix it and ask other people to change, to judge other people for what it is that they're doing in their life, or the impact that other people are having on us. Our work, initially, this is phase one, right? Our work is to go in and see, what is this showing me? How is this for me? What do I need to see about myself that once I see it, I'm going to have a new choice, a new understanding, a new sense of stability. So if we use my relationship breakdown, I could have asked, what is this showing me? It was showing me that I was putting all of my sense of safety and stability in the marriage, and the requirement. It was conditional, right? I needed this to be a certain way in order for me to feel okay. I'm at the effect of life. Well, that's not what we're here for. We're here to be the cause of our life. And so I have been on a personal journey of empowerment, of creating a sense of stability from within, of creating a sense of safety, of certainty, of peace from within. And now I have various fluctuating family dynamics. I have things that are happening with my children, and the personal power and transformation and miracles that are happening in real time. Like, I'm in some mess at the moment, and it goes up and it goes down, and things settle out, and then they kind of kick up again, because we can't control life. And I think that's unconsciously what most of us are trying to do. We want life to be a certain way. We want people to behave a certain way. We want to have certain things. And when all of those conditions are met, then we're going to feel safe. Then we're going to feel happy. Then we're going to feel secure. And it never works that way, does it? Every time we get to the destination, we get the thing, there's always a sense of it not being the thing. In my own example, I thought that I had more safety within a relationship, and I never really trusted it. I didn't feel truly safe, accepted, seen, heard, all of the things that we desire, because I was coming from a place of needing that evidence from the outside before I could feel it within. And that's the opposite way around. That's the disempowered way of living life. That's the way that I'm going to be blown around in the wind. When I know that I am the cause, not in a blame way, not in a shame way, but when life shows me something, there's something in me, unconscious, unknown, innocent, something in me that I get to claim. Can think of it like a fragment of myself There's a part of me that is unseen and unloved. There's a part in my unconscious mind that I have rejected. There's something about myself that when I learn, I get to evolve and step into a greater power. Maybe I've been looking for validation from the outside. Maybe I've been looking for, I can't think off the top of my head, but I think we can all relate most likely to the validation one, right? We want to be appreciated, validated for the things that we do. And every time we look to the outside to feel important, to feel seen, to feel heard, again, it's just this very subtle giving away of power. What is this showing me will instantly shift you into a more empowered state. It takes us out of the role of at effect, of being a victim to life, and puts us in the role of creator, of claimer, of owning all of our life and then choosing who it is that we want to be without needing any evidence, without needing any permission. Claiming from that center, being the I. Things will start to shift. Not because you need them to, but because that's just the way it works. It's inevitable. If you have something chaotic happening at the moment and there is a story of, I don't have time to slow down, I need to do more, question that thought. Because when we act from a disempowered state, we're continuing to give our power away and we're not giving ourselves the opportunity for any kind of change. Our actions create our results in the world. If we keep acting the way that we always have, the results are going to always be the way that they have been. Be the change. I have this in front of me. Have the courage to be the change. And you will start experiencing miracles. I'm sending you so much love as always, and I will see you in the next video.